I was talking to this couple over there and I told them once they step down the stairs, I'll be the tallest person in New Jersey. And here I am. Nobody else is taller. Good morning. It's day, I believe, 1:31 and clear as day, right? It rained on and off all night. It didn't rain hard at all, so it wasn't too bad. Just rained on and off. And it's been like sprinkling in the morning. I think it's mostly from the moisture from the trees, because I think we're in the clouds right now. And we are only going up after this, but the duplex has a huge footprint. You can really see. I slept with that vestibule doors both attached, this one attached, and you can tell this one I just let hang because that still prevents rain from coming in as long as the wind is, you know, this direction. And yeah, it's really obvious actually. It's quite funny, but okay, I'm all packed up, ready to go. Let's start off this almost 20-mile day. I forgot the name of the shelter already, but I'll put it in the notes right up here. But I forgot, but this was the one that got shut down for a while actually. I guess a bear was nosing into people's tents and just not afraid of people at all, because why would they be afraid of people at all in New Jersey? So some forest rangers came and trapped it and let it go somewhere else. So it's not a problem bear here, it's someone else's problem bear now. Basically, it's gonna, if it knows that tents are food, it's gonna go nudging around and next time it sees someone's tent. But they put it somewhere and it'll go somewhere and find someone's tent, I think, eventually. It rained last night and it's kind of drizzly here and there, just dripping from the trees. So of course the red F's are out right now. So I stopped to take a picture of a couple because they were within a foot of each other. I haven't seen them that close to each other. But I'm not gonna stop for everyone anymore. Unless it's a big one, because I got 20 miles to go. Normally when I move sticks off the trail, I'm always thinking, yeah, I'm just doing it. I just now had realization that the stick I moved over there could have been for Tina, because she's so close that maybe no new sticks fall across the trail. And that stick I moved off the trail was for her. I made the climb out of Palmerton on Saturday morning because I took a 0 Friday. So Saturday. Tina will be climbing out of Palmerton tomorrow, which is Thursday. So she's literally just 5 days behind right now. Although I'm gonna do a 20, so she won't have any kind of gain today, but she's only 5 days behind. So she'll catch me pretty quickly. I've been hiking for a while. Besides the shower at the Mohican Outdoor Center, I haven't had a shower in quite a while, and I don't plan to for a while. I was gonna try to stay at a hostel in Unionville. They say they only have 4 beds. I haven't contacted them, but I think chances are slim I'll get one. I was just gonna tent out. There seems to be plenty of places where I can go and charge, and that's the big thing. I need electricity because editing and rendering and uploading takes so much power. So I need to charge up the battery bank in my phone. And I was just gonna hike 7 miles tomorrow into Unionville and loiter and just use power and edit and upload. Even if there's no Wi-Fi, I'll just use cell service as long as the cell service is good. And then it's one night out somewhere and then into Warwick or that area. I contacted a little hotel near there and I hope they have room. I like to take a 0 there, but unfortunately it's Saturday night, Sunday night. So the Saturday night's gonna be questionable. But that'll be my first 0 in 10 days. That's a long time for me. Getting tired. Got a few more days to, oh wow, look at the sunshine through the trees. You see it? It looks so beautiful. I've been waiting for this. We haven't had like fog and sun come at the same time. Woo! All right, gotta break out the big camera before it goes away. We just all of a sudden hit this viewpoint. It's beautiful with the sun coming in through the clouds and the sun reflecting off the lake. Like, we have no sun here, but there's sun right there, just at the lake. Just amazing view right here. Look at the sun rays. Here we come to a watchtower. There's someone up there. I think she's recording videos, so I won't talk too loudly. But I will head up as well once she comes down. Oh, the AT goes to the left. Watchtower straight ahead. Let's go check out the views from up there. Alright, let's make it as high as we can until my backpack stops me. Same thing, I think the platform just gets smaller and smaller as you go up. This one does also, I think, active duty? I don't know. There's a lot of little watchtowers coming up on this leg today. Yep, the next platform is quite small, so this is it. Some amazing views from up here. Hopefully the wind isn't too bad here. Wow, there's a body of water. What do you think of that view? You guys getting dizzy yet? Dizzy? There we go. You can see all the way down. Past my feet, all the way down. In the shadow of the tower. Let's go down.
Where's home? I started life
Seems like in this woods, the moss is starting to show back up. More and more patches of moss, logs covered in moss. And my poor fleece is in a box headed to Illinois. Not able to enjoy the moss around here, but Fleecy, you're too warm. Just couldn't have you. And you're too heavy. I'm at this water source. The dirt on the bottom of this water source makes it look worse than it is, but I filled up a bottle and it wasn't too bad. And I don't know what's going on far out. A lot of commenters are just saying, oh my gosh, it's so yellow, don't drink it. I'm guessing it's because the AT draws a lot of beginner backpackers, like people have never seen this before, and this just blows their mind. But it's just tannins in the water, just leaches through, and this is actually very mild. I think you could just drink a whole bunch of this and it'll be fine. If it's really, really red, you can't drink a ton, otherwise I heard like you can get an upset stomach. But you can still drink some, and this isn't bad at all. If you get a really dark one, it might be bitter tasting. I don't know, I've drunk way worse, way darker than this. It's just tannins, everyone. Don't worry, don't freak out. Filters can't filter it out. It's just tannins. You can drink it. It's not a chemical. Well, I guess it is a chemical, but it's not going to kill you, and it's not going to make you grow a third arm or something. It's weird how on the AT it just get people overreacting about the simplest little things. But see, it's not even that dark. Pretty mild. I've had way worse. And one time I've had darker, it tastes like tea, you know? It has a slight bitter, leafy taste. So it's not too bad. Oh, there's little orange flakes on the top. That's not from the water. That's from my Noon tablets. It dissolved into little flakes and it's stuck in the top of the bottle. So, but looks normal, right? And it tastes normal. So it's okay. It's okay. Quite interesting, these heads are starting to fall off. Looks like they just slide off. There's a little hole there. Yeah, interesting. And the important parts stay in. It just slides right out that hole. And it comes out a hole like that. It's actually really interesting. The bottom has kind of got this little crowny look to it. Looks pretty cool. Put it somewhere and take a picture. Ow! I guess after the mountain laurels are pollinated, the flower part just pops right off. The very center part stays, and I guess whatever fruit comes from it grows there. It's quite interesting how the flower just pops right off.
almost 100 years.
There's a pavilion on top of Sunrise Mountain. The Civilian Conservation Corps built this, and they just lugged rocks from everywhere. Wow. It's a stone base as well. Wow. They're actually sheets of rock, not concrete or anything. I wonder how they found so many flat ones. This is amazing. I always thought that if they took over trail maintenance in Pennsylvania, it would have been like a walkway, but wow. Oh, and the trail goes right through here. Hey, we're covered. So this might be the second time where you walk under a covered, man-made covered area. I sat at the pavilion up there at Sunrise Mountain for quite a while, just trying to figure out logistics. There aren't too many places to stay around here, and I was trying to see how I can get a zero. I attempted to get a zero near the there's a road towards Warwick on the east side, and there's a motel just southeast of there, and it got really good reviews on a decent price, not something crazy, but they're booked out on a Saturday. Unfortunately, I'd get there on a Saturday. Even if I pushed it and got there on a Friday, they're still booked out on a Saturday and Friday, so I wouldn't be able to. So it's super tough. Even that was gonna be a long stretch for me, so unfortunately I'm gonna have to go to Harriman, and there's a motel there. I think I'm gonna get there Sunday night and stay Monday night. I might stay 2 nights, I don't know. I'm still like just pushing videos. Like after tonight there's nothing edited or uploaded yet. It's super tough. I don't know what's going on. I'm having the hardest time trying to get ahead, and with the stretch it's just no places to stay. And I was gonna go to Unionville, and there are places where I could charge things, so I was gonna only do 7 miles, go camp out behind the post office. I guess that's allowed, and I'll charge things during the day just so I can have power and then push on. Unfortunately, it just super tough trying to keep these videos queued up. Super tough. I might have to take 2 zeros in Harriman. Don't want to, I just can't keep up here. And yeah, super tough. I'm gonna have to resupply, make sure I have enough food to get all the way to Harriman. At least there are Ubers there, I saw, so I can get a ride to and from the trailhead pretty easily. But I think Tina's gonna catch up pretty quickly, especially if I take 3 zeros. I'm having a tough time. So once I'm in Unionville, I'm gonna have to make sure I have enough food to get all the way to Harriman. Oh boy, this is where the whole vlogging thing is starting to catch up to me, and it's getting extremely difficult. I think I calculated I have to edit at least 2 videos and hike. Considering it takes me sometimes 2 to 4 hours to edit a video, I have to actually cut back on a lot of sleep, or I'm calculating about 17 to 20 mile days. So what I have to do is actually hike faster and not film as much, so I can get to camp and edit and not socialize at all. My time in Unionville though, I'm only doing 7. I'm hoping to get at least 2 videos done there, so I don't have to do too much on trail, because that's just exhausting. I just going to sleep at 11 and still hiking a full day next day. So exhausting. I can't wait to just sleep someday. Just sleep early, sleep in. After Katahdin. Here's a gas pipeline clearing. There seems to be a house and a car right below us. Does he live right along the gas pipeline? He can probably hear me. This is one of the best views yet. No plants at all, like straight down to the river. Super nice. I just grabbed some water from this little source, and you can tell It's a lot darker than the other one I had. Maybe twice as much. I don't know, but this is all I need. I have about 5 miles to go. There is a ranger station like right near there with the tap, so I think I'm gonna hit that up. So I think I'll be okay with this. Just gotta make it there by 4 o'clock because they're closed at 4. But it doesn't quite look like pea. I'll just imagine it's apple cider, apple juice. Apple juice tastes better. Yet again, the trail just detours really quickly. I guess not a detour, but there's a nice little viewpoint and wide open views. Pretty nice. I can imagine people even cowboy camping here. It's actually really level spots. Just move some rocks out of the way. Sure, you're probably gonna get some snakes crawling up from these rocks, but hey, nice. A new bird. Never heard of it before. Never heard it before. I checked with Merlin and it said it was a prairie warbler. Whatever that is. It looks really cute. I can't see it at all. But it's a new song. Never heard any bird sing that way before. So it's always nice, new birds. So it's like we're making progress, you know. Different species of birds are showing up. It's pretty nice. Here's the Park Visitor Center. I made it. Now I'm gonna get a couple of sodas. Thank goodness. Oh. I was just gonna eat mashed potatoes today, but they had this for $9, $10, and it's 2 serving rice and chicken. I got the last one. The rest are all scrambled eggs. And no wonder why they're 50-cent sodas. They're the C and C colas. But I will still enjoy one and take one with me to camp to drink for breakfast tomorrow. There's the Park Visitor Center. The AT actually makes you run through these bushes here. Comes out, you run across the street, then you scramble up a hill, and then there's a sign. And you just follow it. I guess straight ahead I see a brown sign. I don't see any blazes yet, but somewhere in there. I did get 2 Cokes. I drank one, but there's no trash can out there. So I forgot to dump my trash, and I have now an aluminum can, and I have another one tomorrow. Fortunately, tomorrow I'm just going to Unionville, so I should be able to find trash and dump that there. Funny. Here I only have 1.7 to the shelter. Not bad. But the problem is we go up a little, and then there's a watchtower. We're going to go up that, of course. And then there's a New Jersey high point. Unfortunately, it's like 0.2 miles and looks like over 200 feet up. So I'm gonna go up that thing and hopefully I don't hurt myself coming back down. That's gonna be a doozy. 200 feet and just 0.2 miles, I think. Yeah, but there's a veterans monument up there too, so we gotta go check it out and get to the top of New Jersey before we leave it soon. I knew there was a watchtower here, but it just comes out of nowhere because we're just in the bushes and the trees, and it's not very tall. I thought it was gonna be super tall, but a couple flights of steps. Let's go up there. Shouldn't take long. But yeah, it just pops up out of nowhere. Pretty interesting. come. Wow. Nice. Great views. And look where we're going next. Unfortunately, the monument is only open weekends and holidays, so we won't be able to go up into the top. I was just thinking, is it unfortunate or fortunate? Yeah, we're not gonna go up to the top. At least I hope it's locked. Yeah, okay. That's a big monument though. That's a New Jersey High Point. Wow, this is a nice tower. We're not very high up from the trail itself. We just have really nice views up here because we are very high. I thought there might be a breeze up here, so it might be nice, but it's just baking sun. Well, I'm gonna sit down and tell you a little story. Oop. Oh, dropping everything. Okay, so at the State Park Visitor Center area, there was that side door. So I walked in. Immediately on the left, I saw a bathroom, and I just immediately saw sinks. And I thought, oh yeah, I could fill up my water bottles here. So I just walked in and started filling up bottles. The doors were open, and the door swung out like towards the outer wall. So I was just filling up my water bottles, and then some lady walks in. She stops, and then she looks at the door. And then she looks at me, and looks at the door. And I look over, then I look at the door, and I go, oh. I was in the women's bathroom. The door swung out, so I didn't see any signs or anything. I just walked right in and used the sink. Yeah, so that first one is the women's bathroom, and the men's bathroom is down the hall. So I grabbed all my stuff and took off. Oh man. Okay, let's get out of the sun because we're gonna need a lot of energy and body fluids to get up to the top of this thing. It's gonna be almost a 200-foot climb. We're actually gonna go down 50 feet before we go back up. So yeah, there's that. But after that, it's only like 0.3, 0.4 to the shelter. Let's get out of the sun. Check it out, folks. I missed the turnoff. I mean, I was gonna take this trail anyway, but I wanted to do it of my own accord, not because I missed the turnoff. But hey, I'm a quarter of the way there already, so oops. So let's get going. How did I miss the turnoff? I thought we were going up this road or something. But yeah, let's keep going. Here we are at the base of the monument. There's one other person here. I'm not quite the tallest person in New Jersey yet. Tall, huh? I guess handicap vehicles can drive all the way up here and park. Oh, holy cow. There's a parking lot right there. Oh, easy access. Let's go a little higher. Wow. Facing to the north. I was talking to this couple over there and I told them once they step down the stairs, I'll be the tallest person in New Jersey. And here I am. Nobody else is taller. I don't know if there are any buildings that are taller, but I am the tallest. I'm on top of New Jersey right now. Time to go down and get to the shelter though, and get to work. It's just so nice in the shade. With the breeze here, my gosh, I could sit here for almost forever. Great thing about a breeze is there are no mosquitoes too. So, pretty amazing views though. It's a shame a lot of people probably don't make it up here, but it's pretty amazing. I could look around everywhere. So originally the AT comes like this, and there's a split here. I did not see it. I only saw that trail and I just kept taking that, and that one goes to the high point. But there is a less obvious trail on the right, and this white blaze hidden by this other tree there, and this is the way to the shelter. Half mile to go. It should be all down. I'm here at High Point Shelter. So it's an old shelter. We got a man in his underwear. We'll block We'll block that out in editing. Now, there's a stream right here, so he cleaned himself off and he washed his clothes. I'm gonna do that soon too. I just don't want to wash off all the bug repellent off my arms and legs until after I eat and everything, and until they're a little less active. But there's a bridge down there. There's supposed to be a couple of viewers coming soon with a resupply and some cookies and stuff, so we're waiting for them right now. I'm gonna eat dinner while they're coming in. So Jane and Brian just left a little while ago, but they hiked in and brought with them a whole bunch of baked goods like muffins and cookies and hard-boiled eggs and tangerines and apples, and we ate a bunch. And thank you so much. I can't believe that you carried in my resupply even, let alone all that other food, and you brought it all in for us hikers. So Jane and Brian, thank you again so much, and hopefully you had a safe trip home. Everyone also, thanks again for watching, and I'm gonna lay down and get working on videos, so you all have a good night. And yeah, oh yeah, I'm sleeping in a shelter tonight because it's supposed to rain quite a bit throughout the early morning. And I just rinsed myself off in the stream, so I have no bug lotion on me, so I'm doing the mosquito dance until I get into bed. Hopefully it gets better. But all right, thanks for watching. You all take care and you have a good night. Thanks. Bye.